Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about scratch that. Hi everyone. So today I wanted to talk about something that I should have talked about earlier on, and it's something called empty arm syndrome. I wanted to talk about this a lot sooner than right now, just because it was something that was such a strong feeling that I was going through for probably the first month or 2 months since having Atlas, and it's coming up on 4 months in 11 days, so it's kind of crazy to think about. But let me just talk about what I went through before I knew about this term called empty arm syndrome. When we were in the hospital and everything had happened, it was maybe the next day, I think. I remember vaguely because I was just a mess, but I remember Josh saying to me that we were going to give Atlas siblings. And in that moment, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, how could I put myself through this again? How could I be preparing again for a baby to come home just with the possibility of things not working out like it did this time? How can I go through that kind of a heartache again? Because I had spent all of these months just waiting for Atlas to come, and I had made room in my heart, or I guess my heart grew to make room for him, just to have that extra place where it grew to be empty. And I just remember thinking, like, how like that's not even an option. I never want to do this again. I never want to go through this. I can't. It's too much. I am shattered inside. And I also asked my friend who had come to visit me in the hospital after talking about that with Josh, and I asked her, I'm like, how do you try again? Like, she had a loss, not full term like I did, but she had a loss pretty far along to where it was really, really devastating. And I just said, how do you try again? How do you put yourself through that again? And she just said, I didn't really want to, but it just happened. And I couldn't imagine it at that point. I'm just like, it was completely out of my mind. Like, I was not going to do that. Hold please, my dog is whining. Come on. Say hello to my dog. This is Phoebe. She's bugging me, so. Anyway, shortly after coming home, I started getting this really strong urge, like, I have to have another baby. It's so, like, undescribable, the urge. And I don't know if every lost mom who goes through this experiences that, but my yearning for another baby was so strong. And I just thought, like, what kind of a person am I? Like, I am a horrible person. Like, how can I even be thinking about, you know, having another baby right now? Like, are you kidding me? Like, what the heck is the matter with me? Like, I'm psycho. And after joining some of the loss groups and things like that, I noticed that it was a super common feeling. And it's like, it's considered empty arm syndrome. Like, it's a real thing. You prepare your life for all of these months. You have all of this love built up and nowhere to go. I mean, yes, of course, like, you love your child, and I love Atlas so much. Like, if I could do something to bring him back, like, I would in a heartbeat. Like, I wish he was here so badly. But it's like, you have this love, you have this, like, yearning to nurture, you have this, like, desire to care for a being, and when that's ripped from you, it's like your arms are heavy. So not only is your heart heavy because it's broken and you're having to hold it, your arms just feel so empty. Like, it just feels like you need a baby to fill those. And it's a really strange feeling because it's like, if I did have a baby really soon, like, would I be like, would people think that I was trying to replace him? Because that's not the case at all. Or like, would it be too hard to grieve for him properly? But it's like, it's a super, super strong desire to want another baby right away. And after hearing that it was like officially called something, I was like, okay, well, at least I'm not completely out of my mind and this feeling is normal. And gosh, it is just such a weird thing to go through. It's confusing. It is so confusing because it's like, do I really want another baby or do I just want Atlas? Well, I can answer that right now. I just want Atlas, but would having another baby help heal my heart? And who's to say I'm even able to? And I don't know, just so many things just cross your mind and it's confusing. It's a really confusing feeling. And so I just wanted to bring that up in a topic because it's really common from what I can gather, and it's such a strange feeling, and it really messes with your head. So I guess all I can say is, if you're going through this, or if you know someone who's going through this, be patient with yourself, be patient with them, be understanding, lend an ear, be non-judgmental. I mean, judging people who are in this situation for whether they decide to have a baby right away or wait for a long period of time, it's super personal. The choices vary so much, and if someone does open up to you about it, about like the longing and yearning for another baby, know that they have not forgotten their baby that they lost. Know that they haven't gotten over it. Like, they're going to be sad for the rest of their life. It's just what it is. I mean, I'm going to be sad for the rest of my life, just wishing that he were here. I will. And I've kind of come to terms with that. I mean, I'm really trying to not let it consume my every being, but I know that I'm going to be longing for him for the rest of my life. So that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about. I hope that this either helps you if you're going through this and you think that, you know, you should not be thinking these things. Don't worry, it's totally normal. And if you're watching this and you just know someone who has lost a child, just lend an ear and reach out to them, and, you know, all of those sorts of things. So yeah, I guess that's all I have to say for today. So I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.